Hello, everyone. News Channel 3, Chief Meteorologist Keith Thompson with a Facebook and YouTube live weather update. Got 9:17 on the clock. Hope everybody's having a good evening. It's Friday. If you're a Monday through Friday-er, how could you not be having a good evening? It's wonderful. It's cold, but at least we don't have the threat of storms like we had, 24 hours ago. Probably this time, I think by this time last night, we were pretty certain we were out of the woods, but it was a little dicey there for a minute. And I get it from those who were saying like, hey, I thought you said we were going to have some hail-producing thunderstorms. And I think to me, what we're alerting people to is the threat. And I will say, I really felt like the threat was always there from I-94 south, and we were pretty doggone close to it. In fact, there were a couple of areas of hail that were reported that were 3/4 of an inch in diameter. And under the old severe weather standards, by the way, that would have been enough for a warning. It used to be 3/4 of an inch diameter hail or larger. Now it's 1 inch diameter. And as I posted a little bit earlier, if you saw on X and on Facebook, that there was plenty of severe weather just off to our south in northern Indiana, central Indiana, and northern Ohio. So, as I'd mentioned, I think we were we were on the right side of the fence, but we were awfully close to the fence. Amber, hello to you in Wyoming. Thanks for checking in. Christine, hello. Jeanette, good Friday evening to you too. Thank you so much. And Debbie's here from Three Rivers. Thanks for checking in, Debbie. Hope all is good there. Hope all is well in your world. Sally, a great day for a walk. Awesome. I hope you have a great weekend too. It is going to be chilly tomorrow, especially in the morning. But Sunday, I think you're going to like a little bit better, especially in the afternoon if you're waiting for some warmer air. The Berg is in the house. Awesome, Jesse. Good deal. Good deal. Those thunderstorms stayed away. Kathy, hello to you in South Haven. Thanks for checking in. Let me squeeze this back, and we're going to get moving here. Let's see. I think that's the button I push. Yep, there we go. Here's what's on the agenda for tonight. It's a cold Saturday morning. The warm weather is on the way next week, and we could have some stronger storms. I do think that there's a potential there for having some severe weather next week. A little bit early to make that call. I noticed from the National Weather Service or the Storm Prediction Center in their 4 to 8 day outlook, they are not highlighting our area at this time. But stay tuned. It does look to me to be, let's say, ripe for severe weather. Dan, thank you so much. Hope you have one too, Chief. Appreciate it very much. Philip in the house from Vicksburg. Gloria, hello to you in Athens. So here's what we got. Cold Saturday with lots of sunshine. A warmer Sunday is on the way, then more storms next week as we continue to warm up. And I tell you what, this one's going to be a shorty. I know you don't believe me, but it is going to be shorty. We just don't have that much to go on right now. And really without, more of a solid threat for anything going on next Tuesday outside of just some thunderstorms, we have plenty of time to deal with that over the next few days. Jesse, I bet, some dogs are not big fans of thunder, right? Joyce, hello to you. I'm doing great. I hope you are too. Dennis, thanks for checking in from Coldwater. Hello, Branch County. Debbie, don't need any more in Three Rivers. That is for doggone sure. Well, you won't have any over the weekend. It's looking pretty good. So your final weekend of March. Can you believe that? Next Wednesday is April the 1st. Now, look, I was excited about February getting through in a hurry, but March, I'm already starting to put the brakes on, even though we haven't really tapped into a lot of warmer air yet. I don't want this all to go away. 44 for a high temperature on Saturday, 58 on Sunday. So we're talking about a cold morning tomorrow morning, or about 3 or 4 layers for my run peeps for tomorrow morning, mid-20s. It'll be in the mid-30s for lows Sunday morning, but that high on Saturday, we're still talking about heavy jacket cold, even with the sunshine, 44. And of course, if we're going to stay cold with late March sunshine, we have to have a boost from the wind, and we will be getting that with a north-northwest wind that will be blowing until the afternoon. By tomorrow evening, it will shift. That's what's the key to our warmer air on Sunday, a shift in the wind from north-northwest through at least the first half to 2/3 of the day tomorrow. And then by tomorrow night at this time, it's a southerly wind, and that southerly wind is going to take charge, not strong, but it's going to take charge on Sunday, and that's what's going to be warming us up just a little bit more. Juanita, hello to you. A few flakes in Albion. I do believe it. I'm going to show you that in just a few moments. I was looking at a couple of the live cameras that our sister station in Traverse City has up north live, and they still have a pretty good coating of snow on the ground at their station house there just outside of Traverse City, and they've got some snow coming down there right now. I'll show you that coming up in just a bit. Nothing like that for us. I mean, yeah, a few flurries. And, as I said tonight at 6 on News Channel 3 on the mothership, along and north of I-96, maybe not just a few flurries, but maybe some light snow. I don't expect there to be any accumulation anywhere, even north of I-96. But once you get up Cadillac way and certainly north of Cadillac, there could be a light accumulation, not out of the question. Hello to you, Carly. Greetings in West Portage. As always, Vicky, hello to you in South Monterey. Thank you so much. Thanks for the good wishes on Run Camp. I got my fingers crossed. Greg, Michigan in front, in command, up 10 in the second half. All right. Ashtamo in the house. Rebecca, thank you so much for representing. Craig, let's keep the warm weather. We're going to have that 7-day come up. Look, it'll be here. It'll be, Sunday's not warm, but it'll be all right. It'll be nicer, a little warmer than average. Monday, Tuesday are going to be warm. Wednesday, Thursday, we're not going to be able to hold on to it too much. But you know what? Overall, we're trending in that direction, as we should be, right? We're trending in that direction. And you're like, why are we trending now in that direction? Well, remember, ever since this winter solstice, we've been adding daylight, adding the angle of sun. Whereas at the solstice, the sun was like at a sharper angle, not as much direct heat. Now the sun's getting higher in the sky and it's there longer. And that equals warmer air. Carla, a friend in Bloomington, Illinois, had rain and hail last night. Big storms in Illinois and Indiana and Ohio. Big storms. I don't know if you saw, I'm going to post this picture. It's from the National Weather Service in northern Indiana via a person who sent it into them, I believe it is. A hailstone. It was about 25 miles southwest of Fort Wayne, a place called Mount Etna. Didn't know that there was a Mount Etna in Indiana. And a hailstone that is as big as a lemon. Yikes. Laura, cold in Manistee today. You bet. It's going to be cold tomorrow too, by the way. Shannon, good evening to you. Good to see you. Thank you so much. I'm glad you caught me, and I hope you're enjoying your night too. Melody, hello. Martin, Chris in Coopersville. Nancy, need that warm weather and sun. It's coming. You just have to be patient. And Oak and Burr Oak, I hope you have a great weekend too. All right, let's move on. Next week peak. So I did the Saturday, Sunday. Now let's take it on in too. So we got a high of 44 on Saturday. We got a high of 58 on Sunday. Got a high of 68 on Monday. 74 on Tuesday. Crescendoing the heat and our storm threat with here comes another cold front. We've seen this before. Cold front crashing into the warmer air that's in place. We have some thunderstorms. That's what we're looking at. We're going to be getting colder on Wednesday. That thunderstorm threat on Tuesday right now looks to be from late afternoon through the wee hours of Wednesday. That would not be good timing for us because, of course, that would mean that front's going to be knocking on the door when we have some peak heating on Tuesday. A lot to be worked out between now and then, but put your ears up. We certainly have ours up for the potential there for some strong storms next Tuesday. Lily, cold this morning, going to be cold tomorrow morning. Wilson, hello to you. And Ken, need some warmer weather so they can get out there and go racing, and you can go watch them. That's true. That's true. It'll be here. It'll be here. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right, so there's our next week peak. There are a few of those flurries that are out there right now. North of Muskegon got a little bit of light snow going on there in Oceana County. Looking at you. There you go. Wilson with our joke of the day. We can go now, right? April, Mother Nature can't make her mind up. Well, this is the time of year, right, when we have the clash of the air masses, the clash of the seasons, and the march of the seasons. If you're an old timer, that's what we called it, the march of the seasons, where the warmer air starts moving from the south north. And typically it's a bit of a slower progression than it has been so far this year. And that's why typically it's Texas and Louisiana and Arkansas and Oklahoma and Alabama and Mississippi that gets the severe weather. And then when we move into April, it's moving into Oklahoma, into Missouri, into Kansas, into Tennessee, into Indiana and Illinois. And then when we move into May, it runs more into Wisconsin and Michigan and Minnesota, right, and Nebraska. That's if it progresses nicely and orderly. Doesn't always work that way. There's some of that light snow. I'm going to zoom out to show you. Look at that up in Traverse City. Look, that's some heavy snow right now just to the east of the bay there. And between there and, let's say, I-75, just south of the bridge. So between Cadillac and TC, right around TC right now, I did look at the airport report from Traverse City. I did not see reduced visibility. I did look at some cameras from our sister station up north, upnorthlive.com, where they have a Mackinac City camera, they have Petoskey, they have Gaylord, and they have Traverse City that I remember looking at those for. I didn't see anything there that indicated, reduced visibility, but that radar reflectivity return there coming from right around Traverse City and Traverse Bay would indicate that it's coming down pretty good there. Probably a wet snow too. Marcia, hey, good to see you. I haven't seen you in a little while. Thanks for checking in. Kathy and Sturgis, hello. And Evelyn, thanks for the thanks. I hope all is well with you too. Let's talk temps. Oh, let's talk 7-day. Look at that. It faster than I even thought. Our weather guard 7-day, there's the chill, but lots of sun for Saturday, but a cold start. Good question here. Will it be breezy or windy? A little bit breezy in the morning, but not too bad. And overall, Saturday during the day and Saturday evening, the winds will be fairly light. They'll pick up a little bit on Sunday afternoon. We're talking about 15, maybe an occasional gust to 20, but it's a southwest to south wind that's going to be blowing in some of that warmer air. It will be getting windy next Tuesday with that front that will be approaching. So I think Tuesday is the day we certainly have to have our eye on. But hey, let's not speed through the weekend, right? There's your 7-day. Look at that warm up. 44, 58, 68, 74. And then back down. I think it was earlier this week on News Channel 3 when I was talking to Andy and Jessica Hardhorn. And I mentioned that this is like Chutes and Ladders for you old timers who remember playing Chutes and Ladders, the board game where you work your way up and then you hit one of those slides and it's right. So here we go. We're starting down near start and we're working our way up. And then we slide back down, and then we start working our way up again. And if we were to go beyond next Thursday, which I'm not a big fan of going out more than 7 days, but if we were to go to 8, it does get even warmer for Saturday. No. We're going to see some temperatures go back down. So we're going to continue this up and down. Yo-yo pattern. We'll call it yo-yo weather. David, hello to you. People are going to be getting sick with all this roller coaster weather. That's for sure. Open house April 18th. A little too early to tell, Jesse, but we're going to cross our fingers for some good weather for open house at the farm. So we can all go visit John Bacon and John Ham out there, and also Sugar, and I forgot the name there out there. Timmy, cold in Battle Creek. We'll be warming up, watching from Gobles. Thanks so much. Sally, ready to get out there in the flower garden. Now, crocuses are coming up. I've noticed that, but they're always early. Sally, I'm sorry, Danny. I am looking forward to the warmer weather too. Yep, got to be patient. You're right. The battle of the season commences, and it's going to go for a little while. We don't usually see the warmer air win that clash until much later than March. That's for sure. I hope a lot of maybe they're still making Chutes and Ladders. I think it's still a fun game. That rain on Tuesday. No sun. I don't think we're going to have much, if any, sunshine next Tuesday, but we're still 4 days away from that. So stay with us on that. There we go. Okay, Fern and Faye. Okay. Oh, and you got baby chickens. Awesome, Jesse. Take care of those animals out there. All right, everybody, I'm going to skate. Hey, K&M in the house. Thanks for doing well, and I hope you are too. So there's a look at your 7 days. Sort of get an idea for what's going on. Kelly is not looking forward to summer. You're going to be having a party with Chris there in Coopersville, right? And Antho there in Whitehall. Our winter lovers. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Lily. That means a lot to me. Thank you. All right, everybody. I'm going to be live in 29 minutes on ARC West Michigan. I'll be live whenever the NCAA game, the March Madness game. You're welcome, Laura. Thank you. Must we do clouds and storms with 74? Yeah. Well, if we have sunshine to go with that 74, it's probably more like what we would call late April or May, right? Timmy, I hope you're safe too. Russ is here. Russell, thank you so much for being here from South Haven. So we go on after the basketball game, which has yet to tip on CBS. Last night, it wasn't until around 12:30. I don't remember exactly what time it was, but we didn't get off the air until after 1 o'clock. And for those of you who are wondering, yes, we do stay here. We are here. And so it's going to be a bit of a late night for yours truly. And that's all right. It's Friday night. Whatever. I do have to be at run camp in the morning, though. But as I texted one of my run camp friends a little bit ago, I think I run best when I'm sleep deprived. We'll find out. All right. So join me at 10 o'clock on ARC after the basketball game if you want to stay up that late on News Channel 3. Don't forget, I'm on Facebook, WWMT's Keith Thompson. Also X/Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Threads at Weatherman Keith. That's at Weatherman Keith. Follow us on our website, wwmt.com/weather. Our free weather app. I don't have my phone with me here in the digital studio, but our free weather app, very handy to have with the weather going crazy like it has been this month of March, and looks like it's going to start off that way in early April too. Tim, Hudsonville, rooting for some sunshine. Good night to you too, Christine. Marcia says, go green, you bet, coming up, right? That's the game, by the way, that we will follow, the Michigan State-Connecticut game. So we'll see how that turns out. Looks like Michigan's going to advance. Come on, let's have a Michigan State. I don't think they're in opposite brackets, though, where they can meet for the finals. At least maybe I think they can each get to the Final Four. Hey, would that be sweet? You know, Western with a big hockey win today. And if they can move on past Denver, it's going to be tough. But, you know, who knows? Maybe 3 of the Final Four, or the Frozen Four, will be from Michigan, with Michigan State, Michigan, and Western. It's good to be a State of Michigan sports fan. State of Michigan sports fan, right? Ethan, hey. Yeah, I was going to say you got some snow up there this evening. I was looking at your cameras up there. I was looking at reflectivity, and it looked like you got some decent snow going on in some parts there around the bay. Red Wings won. Jeanette, that's always good. They really need to win there. They ran into some headwinds there, and they've lost their steam, so hopefully they'll get that back. Iowa State final, that would be something, David, for sure. Lori, hello to you in Galesburg. Yeah, Ethan, checked in with that there for sure. They could meet in the final. Wouldn't that be something? We need us a Michigan State NCAA basketball final, and we need us a Western and either Michigan or Michigan State final in hockey. And then we can just tell the rest of the sporting world, you could be living here, right? Thanks very much, Ethan. I appreciate you too. Thank you so much. And I hope you take care of yourself this weekend. And you guys have hopefully it'll be melting up there quickly. But you're going to be getting that warm up, that we're going to be feeling. Of course, it's going to be quite as warm, but you're going to be getting it up there too early next week. Thanks for checking in, and have a good weekend. And hello to all my pals up there at 7 and 4. Rocky, you got Spartans in your Final Four bracket. Good for you. Well, I had Houston and Michigan in the finals. Houston went out last night, so there goes my bracket. I could use it for firewood or fire starter or whatever. Sally, Colin tomorrow. Yes, Colin will be. Oh, thank you, Sally, for reminding me. You should be on the promo team. So for those who are still here, Colin's here tomorrow morning, 6 to 10 a.m. with live weather updates. But here's a twist. We're on 6 to 8 with our newscast tomorrow morning. From 7:30 to 8, we have our Storm Ready special. That'll be on from 7:30 to 8 tomorrow morning. And then it will be on from 8:30 to 9 tomorrow morning on Sunday. That'll be on Sunday. So check in with that, and it will be on YouTube afterward too. Tina, hello to you. Oh, hey, yeah, watch the Tigers tonight. That's right, we got baseball in the house too. And what a great start for Tarek Skubal, for sure. Yeah, I agree with you there, Rocky. All right, I got to go. I hope everybody has a great night tonight. Join Colin tomorrow morning if you can't catch up with me tonight. I'll be trying to check in over the weekend as I can. If nothing else, I'll try to check in from run camp and let you know how I'm doing. I think we're supposed to go 13 tomorrow. So, yeah. Have a good night, everybody. We made it to the weekend. Be safe, and I'll talk to you again soon. Thanks again for being here.